Tyler Herro, he was our dude forever.
He was rookie year. Everybody was in love with that man. 2020 bubble.
Sixth man of the year.
Sixth
the
man of the
sky
year.
is the limit.
Miami Chic. He was
Now,
the man.
It's like, man, what can we get for him? It seems like a lot of times.
Last 2 years is like, he's like the middle child.
Yes.
He's the Jan Brady of the Miami Heat.
Sun Sentinel's Ira Winderman asked a very interesting question. One of his articles says, for Ask Ira, why all the Herro hate? Or is it solely based on the contract? So the question is, why are the Heat still holding on to Tyler Herro? He's not a good fit with the rest of the team. Boston and New York improved by trading quality players for players that fit better. Shouldn't the Heat follow suit? Morty in Miami. Ira responds, and why precisely does Tyler Herro not fit? Does he not fit because of his fit against the salary cap? Does he not fit because the Heat brought in similar skill set of Terry Rozier? Does he not fit because he's surrounded by teammates with similar defensive liabilities? Now, if he can, or any player can be moved for an upgrade or at least a better roster balance, then yes, you go for it. As the Knicks did with RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, or the Celtics did with Marcus Smart, Robert Williams. Cold reality is players in the league are considered assets, movable pieces, including boy wonders. But the underlying narrative of Herro somehow failing the Heat are misguided. He is a good player. Good player. Who has had a good start to his career and has shown moments of a higher level, such as his performance in the victory of the playoffs of Boston in April. So that's what I was wondering. Is Tyler Herro not a good fit for this team? Or is it, if he had a different contract, would we be saying more favorable things about Tyler Herro?
I think what it is with Tyler is the fact that he started out so good that expectations grew as he started off so well. So the question is has he reached his ceiling? That's what he's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Or will he be able to break through the ceiling and become what I think many people down here expected because of his great start? So I'm not looking at money anymore because guess what? That's just the market, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. You understand? You're like what Tua said a couple of weeks ago. I mean, a couple of months ago is right. The market's the market. So if he's able to produce numbers and he's helping you win and it's time to re-up, it's either do you re-sign your guy and grow with him, or do you let him go and then he becomes an integral part of somebody else's team, and then you look at yourself like, damn, why didn't I keep him? It's a tough decision. It's tough. I think what hurts is the fact that he's injured. The injury hurts because I think if he's not hurt and you see this is what he is, and then you know what to expect. But because he's hurt, there's games where he's, oh man, Tyler's not the same. And then there are games where it's like, oh my God, Tyler's showing he's a creator, he's a playmaker, he can get his shot and create for others. Like the playoff win in Boston. That was one of his best games ever. What, he had like 10, 13 assists that game?
Yep.
Right? It was like 22 points, but I think he had 13 assists. And even Spo said after the game, like, that was the best game I've like ever seen you play. So he can get buckets, but he also has the talent and the skills to get others involved, but it's not in a consistent basis. And then when you look at other teams and then you see some of the players that were drafted around the same time as Tyler, or they expect this the equivalent output that Tyler should be showing, and then you're like, damn, okay, what's going on here? And then here's the other insult. You think Tyler's good, and then you come to find out from other teams when you're using him as the asset in a trade, he's not looked at with much value from others outside the
right
of your own organization.
Right.
So that's tough.
I'll tell you, a lot of unfortunate things have happened also with Tyler Herro. He had the good start, and we thought the sky's the limit. He had that sixth man. We thought the sky's the limit. He got into the starting lineup, kind of started dealing with injuries. Did not help him at all that he got hurt in that playoff run very early, and the Heat made it all the way to the finals, making it almost look like they could, I mean, they did do it without him, but they could do that over and over again without him, that it was not that important. But then he comes back the beginning of this past season. You know, he had the injury. You thought, "Oh, he's just going to be so motivated. He's going to be so great. He's going to show you why we need to keep him." And he started out good. And you started saying, "Watch this. When he gets cooking really good, he's going to be unbelievable." And injuries derailed him again. Once again, having everyone say, "Well, what's the point if he's going to be injured?" So those situations really, really, I think that's kind of changed the narrative on Tyler Herro a little bit about why there's quote unquote hate towards him, is that he hasn't progressed the way we want him to progress, which that's not his fault because I mean, we want you to progress to a 40-point per game average and be the greatest player of all time. That's what we want from everybody. But also the untimeliness of that playoff run with him injured, and then the comeback, which this season was supposed to be unbelievable, also injured. And what do you say? I mean,
There's nothing really. I mean, that's those are all facts.
and you just say like, and you know what? Tyler Herro's put in a tough spot. He go, wait till I'm healthy. It's like, when? When are you going to be healthy? We need you to be healthy. When I'm healthy, I'm one of the best players in the league. And the response would be,
This may be the first summer he's probably gone through in the last 3 years where he's not hearing his name in a trade or in a rumored trade. It's probably the first time. Because just for now, but it's not like heavy. Because we
right?
kind of understand that the Heat are really handcuffed right now.